From governing to judging, former Dallas County Commissioner J.J. Koch has a new role and a robe, appointed by the governor to serve as a judge in the Dallas County District Court. Fox 4's Sean Rabb visited with the judge today, who as commissioner was highly critical of some district judges. Sean.
Yeah, he was, Clarice. Now he is there and says he expects to be held to the same level of accountability.
With that indictment, you had the option to have a jury trial.
On the bench in Criminal District Court number 2, a man who previously sat on the Dallas County Commissioner's Court, J.J. Koch.
It's been a tremendous opportunity. I'm very grateful that the governor gave me that opportunity to continue to serve.
Koch, appointed by Governor Abbott to finish out 2 years remaining on the term of Judge Nancy Kennedy.
Well, you know, a blind hog finds an acorn every once in a while.
County Commissioner John Wiley Price, not a fan of the governor, likes the Koch appointment. Kennedy is now Justice Kennedy on the 5th District Court of Appeals. Records show she was one of the top performing judges during her time at the county.
She was on the bench and she performed. And so he's got some big shoes to fill. But he also understands the other side of the equation. And this isn't just about, you know, judges. This is about victims. These are individuals. This is about people, even people who are in custody. You know, they're entitled to their day in court.
The judges absolutely have broken our criminal justice system by not working.
Koch, as commissioner, complained about court case backlogs and judges' workloads. At one time, saying he wanted to withhold the county portion of district judges' salaries till the backlog was whittled down.
I think that, you know, there's a number of things that are very difficult about this job.
Some of those things, Koch says, judges can't control. But what they can control, he says they should, adding he will.
So being on that bench is one of those things that you absolutely have within your control. So at least from that perspective, there's not going to be a deficit. There's going to be me on that bench putting in the effort. And everything else, the stuff that's out of my control, I'm just going to take it as it comes.
So there are 2 years remaining on this term. The governor appointed him with full expectations that Judge J.J. Koch would now run and seek another bench, if not this one, in 2 years. He's not yet there yet, but we'll see what happens down the road. Court's in session.